Not me texting just as quick as you join. You got my Batman call. It's literally ain't even sent yet. I'm a little nervous. Yeah, the Batman call. Cause I swear they better not get on here talking shit. I'm gonna give it a little time though before I actually start talking. I'm giving myself time to like meditate as well, like just clear the energy. It got like a little sad, like once I started tapping into the energy a little bit. I actually do have my sage. Do I have a lighter though? Give me a second, because I actually do have stuff. Okay, weirdly, is my... Hold on, I think my spiritual oil is actually down here. Is it? It's weird, but also symbolic, if that makes sense. Because I can't, my oil is normally literally sitting right here. And then my sage is normally over there. I can't find neither, right? So all of that is symbolic though, because prayer, we always have prayer. Yes, eat you some breakfast. Yeah. I already know what you keep the light up for too. But yeah, it's subliminal though, because we still have prayer, you know? Prayer is always the strongest form anyway. That's how I eat breakfast at any time, to be honest. Peace. Hi. I was really sitting there trying to find your, because I saw it pop up and then it disappeared. I hope that your day is beautiful and going well and smooth. Everybody, honestly. I'm going to out loudly because TikTok is a mess when it comes to this type of energy, but I want to pray for clarity and also just no distractions or disturbances. I don't want any type of low vibrational energy in or on this chat at this time. I'm not trying to attract any closed-minded people, and I also do not care for opinions. So that's that. It's currently 1:11 as well. I feel a call or like, yeah. She keeps showing me her, the guy who she was dating. I guess his name is Johnny. It's funny because I keep seeing this King of Cups here. Oh, crap. Wow, her energy is coming out so strongly. Because this King of Cups is coming out here that looks just like him to me. And that looks just like her to me. So both of their energy is present here at this moment. I'm going to keep this out here because it's symbolic. I do definitely keep getting something about a baby. I spoke about the island. The island is reappearing here. It's coming back up. As I say that, it started thundering. Chaos is coming. It's like someone like traveled her body through a boat, traveled her through, like, they traveled across, like, I'm hearing traveled across the world, took her body across the world, took her body to an island. That's where it's currently located at. Like, they had people waiting on them. If you can see in the edge over here, it's like there was literally a traveler. So whoever these people were on this boat, they didn't stay on this island. It's like these are like I heard handlers in my headspace, but it's like it's people who like this is their only job, is just to transport the body, if that makes sense. These people, they're kind of irrelevant to the situation, but then they're not irrelevant to the situation because everyone is about to receive karma. Anyone who put their hand into this situation is about to receive karma for this. I did like this as well because I'm tired of YouTube taking so long to post my videos. It'd be weird to me. Just like right now, the video I have yet to post from yesterday, the live from yesterday, but that's cool. So someone's not speaking up about something. It's like the people who he tried to expose, they're going to stay quiet for a minute. They're not going to speak on this situation. Someone knows that he's lying. Like, he gives like bullshit. Like, yeah, he's about to go to, the man is about to go to prison. This is a spiritual prison. Yeah, literally. Hey, babes. It's like this man is about to go to spiritual prison. It's like they're falling, like everyone, I'm gonna get this energy fully. It's like I'm stumbling over my words a little bit. It's because the downloads are kind of coming fast, but then they're not clear at the same time, if that makes sense. But I feel like that's because like there's like trying to be a blockage here, but I'm gonna surpass this, if that makes sense. But it's something dealing with like someone's name could be Mari. Someone's name could start with the letter M. The letter M is significant to this situation. To a cousin, maybe it's like she had an ex that had the letter M. Someone whose name started with the letter M, or like a friendship here. This could have been a friend. But it's like I take this as this exact island. This island could be like storming right now. It could be, I heard flooding. God is about to flood this place. God is about to. I just was mentioning about the thunder. I said it started thundering when I mentioned about the island, if I'm not mistaken. So yes, it's like this place is about to burn, because I did because of this protection that's around her energy and her aura. It's like spirit is working and moving very fast on her behalf, to the point where it's very supernatural. People are understanding that it's supernatural, if that makes sense. I don't know how the chain effect of her death continues to fall in line with like real world news, because it's death here, right? And the way that I'm taking all of this nature, it's like it's not. So I got it. It's like God is upset. He's mad. Not just him, but like I mentioned about how this is like we're at war at this time. So the fact that they keep trying to off our chosen ones, and I'm not saying like everyone is not chosen, right? But we have the ability, the chosen do have the ability to wake others, if that makes sense. We have the ability to be able to awaken others and cause a shift within this world. But what they're trying to do, they're trying to kill off anyone who has the potential to become someone, anyone who has the potential to like make change and make movement. They didn't like the fact that they didn't like how she did the contract. They didn't like how she outsmarted them, and this pissed them off. This is part of the reason why they did what they did. Plus, the guy who she was dating, the Johnny guy, he was very money hungry. He was very money driven. is what I'm hearing as well. It's like trickster, yeah, like the way that the trickster was hanging off of this. He's about to have a dad or like a grandfather that's going to pass away. Someone in his immediate family is about to pass away due to his shystiness is what I'm hearing. But with this trickster spirit here, it's like he literally like he played on her top all the way around the board. And it's funny how in the I have it on my page, but in the video clipping whenever he was doing an interview, he mentioned about how he created all of her songs. He wrote all her songs. He was behind her songs. So it's like I haven't listened to anything, but I was told that basically she wrote music. She made music about like doing drugs and stuff. Why was you pushing that? If you're the one who's behind writing her music, why are you pushing her drug addiction? If that makes sense. If you care about her so much, you're not even finna be even putting that in the song. You're not even finna be putting that in shit. You know what I mean? Like, at least that's how I feel. Right, like what's happening, like, and then you can see within his energy and his aura space that he wasn't apologetic. That right there is like a sociopath. That's like he gave sociopathic energy. Like someone who is like, he could have been abusive to her is what I'm hearing. She didn't tell anyone this, or not many know about this. They offered her to someone, tried to offer her to like a god here. Resources. I feel like she's afraid and sad of like people forgetting about her. She doesn't want people to forget about her because she doesn't feel like people really, like, she doesn't feel like she had a chance to like make her mark, if that makes sense. She didn't have a chance. She was robbed from doing the things that she wanted to do, or that she was in the process of doing. And I feel like she wanted to make a name for herself in a different way. She wanted to like put people on game when it came to something here. But she was robbed of this. Maybe she was about to expose something dealing with the industry. She was about to expose something dealing with him as well. Like, or it's like she was about, like, I feel like she was on the verge of leaving this man. She probably tried to leave him multiple times, and he was I got chills. She tried to leave him multiple times, and he like wouldn't let her. He was very controlling with the way that with the way that this is in reverse here, and you see how the woman's pointing and she's guiding a child. So he could have been older than her, and he's not lying about how much control that he had over her. He's not lying about that. It's like he made her a target, is what I'm hearing. He made her a target within the industry because of his sloppy works. The Phoenix bird is here. With the way that this star is like shooting from his head to her head. Okay, if y'all can see that, I'm gonna turn it up right. The way that the star right here is like shooting from it's shooting from the person's head into the smaller person. And again, I'm taking this as Johnny's energy, and this is Enchanting's energy. It's like he said, he was the one behind the image of her being a star. He's not lying about any of that. But then pops the question of, what was your real agenda of making her a star in the first place? What was your real agenda of like pushing this image and forcing this certain type of image, if that makes sense? Especially coming from a person who you call yourself to genuinely love her, and if you know that she had a drug addiction or a drug problem, why was that something that you were promoting? I feel like that's a question that should be asked. It's almost like they are literally using this man as a scapegoat, though. So we're not even going to fixate or focus too much on his energy, because he's a literal nobody. He's a literal nobody. We're not even finna fixate on his energy too much, because the way that spirit is about to deal with this man's gonna be in and out of here, if that makes sense. So it's like the works was already very sloppy. Everything about it was sloppy. And it's funny how all of a sudden they're releasing information about Von's autopsy and how it was foul play. Or they're trying to say that he had a numerous amount of drugs within his system, which I did speak on in one of my older videos. But it's like, it's the energy of, why is all of a sudden all of this energy coming out? We know that it's sacrificial season. We know that it's just begun, to be honest, and that we are about to see a lot of difference, like people within the industry pass away, if that makes sense. We are in a time of them harvesting, you know what I mean? It's like they have to pay to their gods. They have to contribute to their gods. So people are about to start coming up missing. And what people don't understand is they're not just doing this within the industry. These people are doing this to regular people as well. They're snatching up regular people as well. Like a lot of times these celebrities' deaths is like it's meant to change the world. It's meant to bring the world together. It's like they think that they're about to cause division, but they're not. This is going to bring understanding to the world of them understanding what the hell has been going on this entire time, if that makes sense. They have a certain area where they literally sit here and store the goods that they give to this whatever this entity is, if that makes sense. This place is about to be burned down. Wherever this place is about to be burnt down. And it's going to be very supernatural behind it. As you can, like, you see how that's, y'all, it's the edit making it do that, but you see how it looks like it got like a fire ring going around it. In a car, it does not look this color. It's not this color at all. But it's like yeah, they I spoke about them like consuming these people's organs. It's like the people who are like, I heard the head witch, so I'm gonna call it for what it is. The way that I'm getting drained a little bit, but I feel like it's because she's spiritually getting weak, or she's like trying to like use my energy in a sense. She's trying to use me as a guiding light, or she's using my light, but it's like, but she's not like, that's why this is exactly what I mean by being mindful, if that makes sense, because it's like the dive in a deep search of what's going on with her situation. It's like she could be doing this to like many people, like the same energy that Von carried of how his death shook a lot of people. This is the same energy that she carries. So it's like, but hers is a little different. Von's energy was, well, no, in the beginning, his energy was very draining as well. It's like it's like the love is what I'm hearing. It's like her spirit is weak. And this could have to do with them pulling on her spirit, them doing magic. That these people are constantly actively doing magic on her spirit, trying to pull her spirit in, try to draw her spirit in. They are fighting against the divine. But it's like with this type of energy, it's like literally they do, like, the divine does have to fight. The people who are like, when it comes to this spiritual war, we are literally fighting. So it's the energy of sometimes our angels in the middle of combat. It's like a win-lose situation here, you know what I mean? Like it isn't like our side is just completely kicking ass, if that makes sense. And that's the sad part about it, is because it's a literal spiritual war, and people are not understanding that enough. People are not getting that enough. It's like, again, I keep hearing God is mad, because I'm listening to a 963 frequency of God, return to oneness. It says spiritual connection, crown chakra, but yeah. And it has June 19th on here. Is that today? No, that's weird. So this was a year ago. June 19th is very significant though. Cancer season is very significant. This man is trying to flee. He's going to try to like go into like go and try to like hide out or something. 3 days. The number 3, yeah. The number 3 has been very significant within the situation. The number 3 and the number 9. Something about a bag, something about a purse. Someone took something out of her purse. They took her jewelry. Yeah, people that was in like her immediate family that's taken some of her possessions. Something about a green necklace or something about something green here. That's very like that was very like sacred to her. She wouldn't want anyone to have whatever this is. She wouldn't want anyone to have it. And it's like these people went into her stuff. People like that. I think that's why her energy is so weak. How it is, like she didn't have anybody around her who gave a fuck about her, and the people that she thought gave a fuck about her turned their back on her. So it's like she didn't. I don't feel like she looked at family as family. She didn't have family, or it's like the people. Like she just started realizing all of the enemies that was actually around her. Like she was rising in her spirit, if that makes sense. She was like her. She was going like, bro, they always do this same energy with Vaughn. Like I said, he was going through like a spiritual death and rebirth. A lot of times when they get in this energy, they try to leave the industry. They try to like get away from the industry. They're mad at, they were mad at how she did it. They try to make an example out of her because of what she did. Because of the fact that she talked shit about the contract. You know what this remind me of a little bit? Webby, there is something going on with Webby at the current moment, and how basically he had someone who was traveling with him, right? And it's like, yeah, they didn't want them to do this because they knew that these people already had some type of like influence on the world. And this is what I meant by like changing the world. Even though they were not able to change the world in a manner that they were supposed to, it's like their death is still going to have that same effect, sadly. But at the same time, everything happens for a reason here. But it's like with the Webby situation, it's like the guy supposedly committed suicide right after he got through talking shit about Webby and exposing Webby. Do you like this man when it offed his girlfriend and offed himself? That sounds like a fucking assassination to me. That doesn't sound like I don't know what that man had going on within his personal life, but I don't care what you say. I just don't. That shit don't sit right with me neither. That incident and that situation does not sit right with me. Directly after he talked stuff, it was like I don't know his name, but it was somebody who was supposed to be working for Webby, and he claimed he basically exposed how he was doing a lot for him and he didn't pay him his money or whatever, and he was his driver, his music, something like, I guess he played like some type of instrument, like background instrument or something, but he had him be his driver and amongst other things as well. So it's like pertaining towards this situation. Let me see if I can actually look his name up. Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Right, like that's how it be. It's like when these people get to speaking out, again, 8 of Pipes here, when they get what they consider running their mouth too much, they basically try to make examples out of these people because it's the energy of, it's given, like I mentioned the Phoenix not that long ago, right? On the Phoenix, whenever the couple, I can't think of her name right now. I know his name was Peter. I can't think of her name. But at the very end of the very first one, they basically was about to consume the blueberries together. They were about to commit suicide because they didn't want to play. They didn't want to kill each other. They was the last two, and they wasn't about to do this. They rather had died than to basically like kill each other than to participate in the game. So what they did was they basically took them and made them the face of like the newer, like they try to make them like a couple. They try to basically, they created this false image around them, so that way that the public, the people who were of lower, or the people who were like getting like picked off for the games, they wouldn't get a sense of like empowerment. You know what I mean? It's like they didn't want them to get a sense of empowerment here. And I feel like this is what this energy is about. Anytime somebody steps outside and they're about to create some type of chain effect that will cause a domino effect of people awakening, they try to get them out of here. But the thing about it is that you can't outsmart spirit. So when they do it in that manner, spirit still makes it their business to push that same energy out there as far as causing a shift and an awakening. And so that's kind of what's going on here. And this shift and awakening is not just, at the end of the day, the things that's going on with these celebrities tied to real world things, it's still all like staged, if that makes sense. It's still deeper. It's like we, at the end of the day, what they're trying to get us to see is that all of this shit is fake. None of this is real. They have us in this illusion. They have us entertained at the moment, because that's how it was for the people. They made them feel comfortable until they picked them off one by one. It made them basically turn against each other and kill each other, if that makes sense. And so that's kind of how they got it here. It's like that's kind of what they're doing. And they're trying to make it seem like that. It's like they're putting the blame on each other. They're trying to make it seem like, for instance, how he's about to get charged, or how a person would get charged for manslaughter, or for like giving her the pills, if that makes sense. That's scapegoat energy. Who, at the end of the day, we need to get down to the bottom of who's even behind that, if that makes sense. You know, I bet my coffee's cold. It is, boo. It's like, literally, like all of them are about to be exposed. It's like, this stuff is deeper than just this music stuff. It's like, at the end of the day, when I do what I do, everything boils down to the kids for me. Everything boils back down to the children for me. That's what I always go back to. And as I say that, this card sticks out to me again. That trickster energy, how they're stealing our children from us, taking our children and consuming them. They're taking them and they're doing these rituals on them. You see this? A priest right here. There's a priest giving a baby up to death, to the spirit of death. To a spirit of death. I'm not going to say the spirit of death. I'm going to say a spirit of death. You see how people are turning their heads? People are turning their heads because they can't speak up. These people are innocent. These innocent people are turning their heads because they know if they speak up, they're going to be made an example out of. You see how both of these people are wearing white, right? So the pure ones who try to speak out, this is what they do to them. And the ones who understand what they do to them, they just turn their head to the shit. Where is that? I'm actually about to get this deck. Something about her grandfather here as well. She could have a grandfather that's passed away, or if her grandfather is still living. My bad. If her grandfather is still living, this could have been who they tried to get her to sacrifice. This could have been who they tried to get her to like off. But she said no to this, and they tried to cause judgment upon her, but they're not God. They can't do this. They're always trying to play God here. And again, like I said, they sit here naked in the woods. And y'all see, okay, I picked this filter for a reason, and my hand just started itching. This is not the color. This water is blue. But this filter is turning this water black. This is the filth. This is the it's like they do disgusting shit in these waters. Even down to like sexual acts is what I'm hearing. I was speaking like, okay, you see the animals there? With the animals here, you have I'm about to look up the spiritual meaning of each one of these because it's very symbolic. I'm putting that down because I don't need that anymore. I heard lion serpent head. Don't be down. I know I'm taking forever. My hand keeps itching. So the lion serpent, what's sticking out to me is Judah, right? Judah, if I'm not mistaken, was a part of the, yes, it is. Judah is a part of the, everything ties into each other. Like their bloodline ties back to Yeshua's bloodline. That's what I refer to him as. I'm pretty sure he goes by many names. But the way that I'm taking this is like, okay, I'm just gonna trust my intuition on this. With Judah, with the tribe of, I'm hearing the tribe of Judah. So something very significant about the bloodline of Judah, which ties back to the bloodline of Yeshua, which is the negative AB. It's like with the negative AB with the negative RH factor. Something about these children are targeted. They're being targeted. People with this blood type, I got chills. As I said. It started raining harder too. And the way that this ribbon is here, something significant about a red ribbon. Something significant about red. Y'all, the fuck, I can't not make this shit up. Red Cross. Boom. Red Cross is a part of this shit. That's why they're like blood. They're testing and trying to find the literal children of God. People need to stop allowing these people to do these genetic tests on them, because they're literally deep searching and dive searching and trying to find us, is what I'm hearing. And it's like when God, this shit is getting deep. When the way that it started raining hard, the wrath of God, everyone's about to feel the wrath of God. When I said that that island was about to flood, that's just the beginning. When I said that their sacred place where they go and give the offering to, when I said that was about to catch fire, that's just the beginning. That's not the only shit that's finna catch fire. Everything is finna burn. All of that shit is finna burn. Everything. And what doesn't burn is about to flood. And it's like, I know for a fact Cali is definitely going underwater because I dreamed about it. New York is going underwater because I dreamed about it. Cali is actually going underwater, and they're going to catch fire as well. Washington is going to be earthquakes with Washington, and I think also I can see the fireballs like coming down in my headspace. And so it's like God is calling judgment upon this energy. It's like dealing with the Red Cross. But before we get to this, right, in the mix of whenever the disasters, whenever the catastrophes begin to happen, it's like this is when Red Cross is going to come out. And people better pay the fuck attention. People are going to try to go to these people for help. They're going to try to go to FEMA for help. They're going to try to go to Red Cross for help. And these people are literally trying to search and find the chosen ones. But the thing about it is the chosen ones are going to be too smart for this shit. The same way, what was it called? It was a movie. They just it projected a movie into my head. I think it's called The Darkest Hour, where like the children, they was trying to literally, they literally gathered up all of the gifted children. And I can't, as much as I want to pay attention to the chat, you guys, I can't. I'm going to go back up though when I can pause. But it's like when the download finish. But it's like the way with the fall in here, it's like with these children, it's like these children are about to activate and come into their gifts. We're about to activate and come into our gifts as well. It's like with the way that the world is shifting, with the way that the world is going, it's not going to go the way that they planned. They are predictive programming is what I'm hearing. It's like when they create these movies. I think you literally just sent me one of you guys. Oh, it was Maya about the oh, my ear. About CERN and about the movies. He spoke about the movies. It's like the way that they're trying to predict the program, this is not finna play out the way that they think it's finna play out. Like these children are about to uprise, and these children are gonna literally use their literal gifts to like fight back. We're gonna be literally using like X-Men and shit. We really finna be doing that shit. Like I myself in the mix of practicing and trying to better my airbending, if that makes sense. I literally go outside and I can make the wind blow. Stop playing with us. Please stop playing with us. Like, literally, Stranger Things is a prime example, because Stranger Things literally breaks down the whole energy of CERN. It breaks down all of that very well. And again, like the girl on there, the girl with the gifts is what I'm hearing. It's a reader who speaks out about this. I love her because to me she's like a god to me almost. Like it's a reader on YouTube, and this lady, she kind of speaks about some of these things as well. Her name is Intuition Guides or something like that. But yeah, it's like with this energy here, like I saw Incredibles in my headspace. Violet, I think was her name, where she was able to like put the shield over her. So these children are going to be gifted with the ability to like cover and like protect is what I'm saying. Some of them are going to have the ability to cover and protect. So for instance, like when it comes to like I'm hearing bulletproof, like they y'all, I Believe I Can Fly is steady playing. Literally, oh my fucking gosh, this shit is very subliminal. People are gonna be fucking like, people think this shit is fake. People are gonna be literally like airbenders are literally flyers. You can fly. If you can sit there and airbend, you can be able to manifest the air to like rise around you to literally lift you and lift your body, if that makes sense. This is science. They have exposed these in documents and stuff. And so these things are really finna happen. Whoa. I do not mean to become a Bible thumper on y'all, but I'm finna for just a second. I would cross the ocean for you. Oh my gosh, not him coming through so strongly like this, y'all. I would be your hero. Anything you need. This is like literally God's energy. So serious. Because I was literally just looking and it said God will, because it says you shall surely die. It's Ezekiel 3:18, right? 3:18 breaks down to 144. We were just talking about the number 3. 3 is a divine unit. 3 is like the Holy Trinity, is what I'm hearing. For you, I will lay my life on the line. So those who are willing to lay their life on the line for like the energy of like the God source, he's about to do the same, if that makes sense. He's about to remake us over. He's about to, like, that's the verse I'm trying to find, when he was basically speaking about how he was going to make man of bullet, and he was going to basically like the skin to be able to withstand, like you want to, it was like okay, I'm just, because I have read the Bible before, so I'm just going to somewhat like quote a little bit. Basically it's like he was saying that if you're going to go and build up weapons against my people, I shall make their bodies of armor. He not lying about this. Bulletproof. He's not, bro, this shit is not a fucking game. Like how, what's his name? Wolverine, when he was able to pull, the bullets was able to come up out of him. Literally, like that's what's about to go down. But it's a slow shift. It's not something that's gonna happen overnight. This is a slow shift that's happening within us. We're being we're going through upgrades within our sleep. Like they're taking us and replacing us, if that makes sense. It's like the same way that the literally, y'all, I can't make this up. The same way that these evil forces are taking and placing. They're taking these people, they're body snatching these people. I dreamed about this. They're basically body snatching these people, taking them and replacing them with demonic energies and entities. Can't make this up. God is doing the same. He's replacing his people too. He's taking his people in their sleep and replacing their vessels, their temples, and he's making us over in our sleep, if that makes sense. And so they think that they are doing something, but they have no clue what the fuck is about to go down for real. It's like so many of us are like coming into our gifts. So many of us are like, we have the ones who are like very strong. They're able to pick up things. Now I'm not able to like literally say the name of each ability and gift, if that makes sense. But I know we have the 4 elements, which is earth, which is water, fire, and air, right? Then you have the 5th element, which is of metal. They speak about that, metal benders. Well, it's more than, it's a lot of us. You have the ones who are able to bend, because look, as I say that, I can't help but to look at all this metal riding in on a white horse, is what I'm hearing. Purity. If you see how this horse is, that the horse's eyes are red though, it's like this horse is even possessed. God is about to even possess the animals. He's like, the animals are literally about to be fighting with us, real shit. He's about to possess the animals. He's about to make the animals over as well. That's what this energy about these different breeds of animals we about to start discovering and seeing all of these different breeds of animals. That's because God is like, the same way he's making us over in our sleep, he's doing the same thing for all of the creatures of the world. He's making the trees to be able to withstand the forces that's about to come, because even though a lot of stuff is about to be shaken up and knocked down, it's the energy of literally the waters as well. That, like, yeah. I'm about to read a little bit, you guys. I felt called to, like, I felt so drawn just then. They're mentioning about the food. They're mentioning about the food shortages. That's subliminal here, y'all. They're mentioning about the food shortages. Hold on. Y'all, what the fuck? literally, I said, like, I just felt so called to go back up. And here, right here, there is literally a need to, like, to harvest at this time, to save. I heard weeping. Because there's gonna, like, people are gonna need to, chill. Whoa. People are gonna have to be in the energy of sharing with each other, of promising with each other. Our faith and our humanity is about to be tested. I dreamed of, they're bringing this dream back to me. I dreamed of me having to leave my hometown really quickly. It was like we were getting in our cars trying to go, and it's like traffic was so backed up that I understood that we were stuck, if that makes sense. I understood that it was too late. Whatever was about to happen, we just had to embrace ourselves for, because it was the energy of we were about to have to walk on feet, which is what everybody is about to, which is what's about to go down. People, cars are not going to be working. It's funny how they mentioned, like, they freaking came up with the movie with the Tesla cars basically, like, running people over and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like that? Like, I swear, don't nothing scare me more than technology. Don't shit scare me more than technology. These robots and stuff, they're building up an army. But again, like God said, you want to go and build weapons against my people, I should make their body an armor of steel, a bulletproof. So it's like, no matter what they try to do, whatever the tactics that the enemy tries to use, God is going to overpower. And as long as you're walking alongside of him, you have nothing to worry about besides the concept of us potentially having to get through the storm, is what I'm hearing. Us having to get through the storm. Everyone's world is different. Literally, everyone is in different worlds right now. We all are looking at each other. We all are amongst each other. But everybody is in different stages and worlds right now. In between worlds is what I'm hearing as well. It's like, as I say, in between worlds. You see how she's literally in between. Like, sometimes I be shocking myself a little bit. But, like, she's literally in between worlds, right? So it's like the energy of, as long as you are... It's like you can go either way. It's like some people can go back, and they're like, because with the way that she has the two, but she looks like candles in her, and it doesn't, I don't know what this is actually, what that's in her hand. But to me, it kind of looks like candles, but it's not. This can't be candles. But I'm kind of taking this as the Two of Wands. Yeah, these are wands in her hand. So yeah, the Two of Wands is about, like, decision making, right? So people have the choice to decide which way they're gonna go, and it's like, if people do not get their life together, they are about to feel the wrath of God. Some of us are not even finna feel this. Some of us are not even finna see it. We're not even finna be touched by it. So for instance, how we are currently hearing, we're just hearing. We're in a whole nother world. Y'all ain't hearing me for real. We not even there with them. It's people who are literally right now at this very fucking moment in hell. They are the ones experiencing that. They are the ones experiencing the earthquakes, the storms, the floods. When God say he go remove his people out of the way, that's what the fuck he go do. And he's going to continue to do that. And I'm sorry, excuse my language. But he's going to continue to do that. You know what I mean? And it's the energy of, like, again, whether people want to believe it or not, we are shifting. We're on different timelines. And it's like, that's whenever the ones who have made it out of the storm, the ones who have who God is going to redeem, is like basically giving them a second chance, if that makes sense. They're going to flee towards us. Not everyone is going to be able to have this ability, this supernatural ability and gift. They're going to flee towards the ones who have these gifts. They're going to flee towards the ones who have this discernment as well, because they're going to need our guidance, is what I'm hearing. They're going to need our resources. We're going to be the ones to help. That ties into back to my dream of what I was saying. In my dream, I would never, this dreams. Yeah, I'm about to tell a few different stories. It's 3. The first one is my dream. Basically, I remember getting out of we were driving, and there was like a woman and a child. And this kind of reminds me of the movie The Eye. I don't know if anyone's seen the movie The Eye, but it reminds me of this a little bit. But basically, I had pre-seen, like, even within this dream, I seen a vision of the little girl blowing up in a car, the little girl and her mother. She had ended up being a car crash, or like a car accident, and the mom was like trying to get out of her seatbelt in time to be able to get her daughter out. And it's like within my dream space, it's like I saw the vision. It's almost like Final Destination type shit. It's like I saw it, and then I told myself, Shani, if you don't get out of this car, it's about to happen. And it's like I couldn't even do nothing about it. When I got out of the car, it still basically happened. It's like as I'm getting out of the car to like go towards the car blows up. I will never forget that. That was a premonition inside of a fucking premonition. And I woke up and I still feel like it's a premonition, if that makes sense. Meaning that it's on some shit like I'm probably still going to end up seeing the exact same thing I saw, still experience the exact same thing I experienced, because it's nothing that I can do about it. It's faded. So that's this energy. It's going to be nothing we can do about it. We're going to be getting these visions and these downloads, and we can't do shit about it but pray for these people, if that makes sense. And it's like that was one situation. So it's like that, like, just put that into the image of like your head as far as like the energy with the cars. People are going to think they're going to be able to get in these cars, on these buses, on these planes and flee. They're not. You're finna have to walk by foot. And I knew that. I understood that. I was saying I don't think it's a good idea for us to drive. I kept saying that. Like, I got this nudge and this intuitive feeling. I don't feel like it's a good idea for us to drive because, again, back to these FEMA camps, people, wherever they're telling you to go, wherever the government is assisting you to go, you go the fucking opposite way. You don't go, because they're trying to put us in these camps and they're trying to kill it. It's a literal, they're trying to create the new world order, but they're not going to be able to do this. But for some, they are going to be able to do this. Do y'all feel and understand what I'm saying? When it comes to the mark of the beast, when it comes, people, they try to warn us about the vaccinations. People listen, but not everyone listen. People still took the fucking vaccine. People still took these vaccines. We have mothers. We got our parents. You feel what I'm saying? We have people, grandparents, people that our loved ones literally took this, injected themselves with this shit. And we try to warn them. It's the energy of like, these people are not going to listen. They're going to put their trust into the government because they're going to be so scared that they feel that they have to put their trust into something physical when they need to be putting their trust into God. Yeah, that's what they were doing. And it's like how they saying with like how they're moving technology into a space of like, wanting to, well, they already have done it. People already are putting the chips in their hand. Y'all following what I'm saying? People are already doing this. Some people are already living in this world. My second dream that I had, I would never forget it. Hillary Clinton was the president. There's going to be a woman president. When a woman becomes president, that's when this shift is going to occur. I'm getting chills. When a woman becomes president, that's when this shift is going to occur. They're going to begin to lock down on a lot of people. Those who were unvaccinated, we were living in like rural areas. People were killing themselves. We were starving. We were hungry. But guess what? I'd rather have been there than whatever the fuck was going on in the city. It reminded me of Colony. I think it's a show on Netflix called Colony. It literally gave those exact vibes. Like, and I remember within this dream state, they were trying to look for the chosen because we were hiding out. We were hiding ourselves. We had already fled before they even got to the point of trying to come inside these people, like basically come inside your homes and like take you from your home, strip you from your homes and stuff. Basically, I remember her making when she would make these announcements, the entire world would hear it. Everyone would hear it at once. It's like when she spoke, everyone would hear it. And I remember me and a group of people kind of like rallied up to try to like climb the wall. They built this big ass wall to where we couldn't get in, if that makes sense. And it's kind of giving maze. I'm hearing runner maze or something like that. It's kind of giving that a little bit too. Yeah, they did put the ship in. They did do that. They did. That's why they try to make them get so many different versions. They did. And it's like whenever they get ready, well, these people are, anyone who's, I really hate to put it like that, but anyone who took the shot, they're probably more than likely like spiritually dead. Or on the verge of becoming that. And it makes me sad because I've had loved ones who took it. You know what I mean? Shit's weird. But it's like, oh my gosh. It's the energy of like, I swear I hate when I get like this. It started getting emotional and shit. But it's like people, They don't understand until it's too late. It's like we try to build, we try to go over this wall. We did make it over the wall. And I remember them like us getting caught, and I think in the mix of us getting caught, like I woke up or something. Actually, no, like they, I think, I can't remember fully that dream. It's kind of a little cloudy, and I don't want to lie to you guys. Yeah, that's how it is. It's like they're gonna like be able to flip a switch, and it's, thank you. You're making me trigger to remember another dream that I had. Where basically I remember looking at the moon. We were like driving. We were driving into a store. It's funny because I just spoke about people taking the vaccine. This is very significant. But we were driving. We had been smoking and wanted to go get some snacks and stuff. We pull up to the store, and I happened to see my mother inside of the store, and I was like happy to see her and stuff. And she told me she was gonna like pay for my stuff, whatever the case was. I can hear the bell so clearly in my head. I like from the door being open and the man entered the store. When he entered the store, my mom says to me, she just looks at me and she's like, if I was you, I'd get out of here. She was like, you need to go. And I was like, what you mean I need to go? She was like, don't ask any questions, just go. And I was like, you're like, I understood that I didn't even have time to ask her the question of, you're not coming with me. Like I remember saying that to her, you're not coming with me. And she was like, no, I'm gonna be okay. And so I remember leaving out of the store and going into the car and basically telling them what had just happened, telling them how we had to go. As soon as I exited up out of that store, everything in that store broke loose. All hell broke loose. Like whatever had entered that store, like he started like attacking. He started like attacking, like they were literally attacking and killing each other, like going mad. This wasn't like the way that they think zombies, like, oh, like flesh eating zombies. No, that's not what it is. These motherfuckers is finna be psychotic, finna be on a killing spree, like killing each other. You get what I'm saying? That's how it was. And it's like we're driving fast, and I remember looking up at the moon, and I remember saying we all was just drawn to the fucking moon. And I remember saying, stop looking at the moon, stop looking at the sky, stop looking at the moon. So it was something like Bird Box, y'all. It's giving Bird Box a little bit. How they couldn't like look, they couldn't, they had to like keep their eyes covered. It's giving that a little bit. And it's like people are not understanding. Bro, we go through cycles. We went through so many cycles of hearing the stories of different eras of generations who have went through something chaotic. We're the only generation who ain't been through it. It have been generations and generations of different things that have occurred. We are the only generation who have yet to be touched yet. You know what I mean? I actually have Discord. I actually used to code and stuff on Discord a lot. Right. When everyone had to bucket the SpongeBob episode, when everyone had to bucket over their head, literally. Yeah. Yeah, Discord is really, I like Discord. I do. And like you can create different sections. I actually already have, like, I actually can add y'all to my friend's Discord, because we had coded so much shit about a lot of stuff. That shit just sitting in there. And as well, you can add me to the chat that you were saying. Right. But yeah, that was another dream that I had. It was it was something I was supposed to remember as well. I know that it will come back to me when it's supposed to come back to me, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm just gonna give myself time to kind of like think a little bit here. I don't know, it went blank. That's okay though. Not y'all trying to help me. It was a third. Bro, there is no way you just mentioned Selena. I swear to you, I kid you not, yesterday, I literally just mentioned Selena and spoke about how she tries to come through. Like, she's came through a few times, and her soul is so sweet. Y'all, a lot of celebrities, like you mentioned Pop Smoke. I actually did a segment on Pop Smoke. A lot of the celebrities do come to me. I have this thing where it's hard for me to, like, because of the energy of clout chasing, I don't be wanting to tap too much into too many celebrities' energy, but a lot of them do come to me asking for their story to be told. Amy is another one, the one who died over overdose. I was literally talking about her first, and then my sister, and then me and my sister had mentioned Selena. So her death was definitely sacrificial. Like, they actually, I feel like the energy behind her story is somewhat, like, true as far as, like, the lady setting her up. Her boyfriend, I don't know I don't know if it was ever exposed of her boyfriend having something to do with it as well, as I'm touching the Two of Cups. But there's a masculine energy who has something to do with her death as well. Yeah, definitely, especially me and you, if we're connected like this, most of the time these celebrities that come to me, we definitely have past lives together. A lot of times they're like soul family as well. That's how they're even able to get in my energy in the first place, because certain celebrity spirit does not allow them in my energy, and certain ones they do. Oh, you was trying to say Kanika Jenkins? I feel like, though, you seen how her parents took pictures with Jay-Z and Beyonce. I feel like her death was definitely, like, set up, like, had something to do with her parents. I feel like her parents were in some type of, like, a cult, or like a Masonic occult is what I'm hearing. Trayvon Martin is another one. People think that George Zimmerman, he's just a fucking CIA ass agent. Like, he's a fucking agent. He did not, that whole storyline was completely made up. I feel like his parents had something to do with that as well. I think his parents actually took pictures with Beyonce as well, and Jay-Z. Or they just, why, like, that shit's so weird. I think that's very weird how all of a sudden, like, celebrities just, like, adopt them. Or just, like, you know what I'm saying, show them some type of love or whatever the case is. Like, nah, that shit doesn't sit right with me. What's her name? I don't know why this story chills. Oh my gosh, I'm so on point. That's crazy. She basically had killed. She had killed her daughter, her, like, 3-year-old daughter. Casey Anthony. That was with the crazy girl who killed her boyfriend, I believe. Nancy, or I can't really think about it, but it was a storyline that was, like, real big as well. I feel like it was something weird behind that as well. Something very weird behind the energy as well. It's like, I feel like there's about to be a shift with the world. The people who were once, like, the beggars and the poor is about to, like, rise, and the ones who are on top is about to fall. Spirit is balancing out the scales and bringing justice to this world is what I'm hearing. Balancing out this world. But in order for balance to occur, there must be, thank you. In order for the balance to come, there must first be chaos. And I feel like that's something that people really need to prepare their brain for and to understand. It's like, no matter how much it doesn't want to be believed, it's like I can almost feel the sorrow song. Like, I can feel the energy of this planet I can feel like the sorrow, the sadness is what I'm hearing. The grief people are about to feel. The shock people are about to feel when they realize how many people, when they wake up and realize how many people died overnight like this. God's about to be just taking these people up out of here. It's like death is here. Death is here on earth. Why is he doing that? But it's kind of subliminal, but it's not at the same time, because I'm finna go smack their head. That's my nephew. I'm dead. But yeah, like death is here on earth is what I'm hearing. Death, like, as you see how the waters are rising behind him? Like, yeah, like I definitely feel very tired right now. I feel very drained right now. I feel like we're feeling the shift and the effect of the world at this time. Give me a second. She ain't got no business. But yeah, it's like I feel like they're, again, it's like with the way that the world is going, it's like judgment is being called because like God is mad. Not only just God, but there's so many spirits that are upset, because you have to realize when like I was supposed to speak on like Mother Nature itself. Everything holds energy. Everything has a spirit. Thank you. Everything has a spirit. You know what I mean? And so it's like the energy of, like, from a spiritual standpoint and perspective, we have neglected this world. We have not been connected with Mother Nature. And I feel like overall the spirits are upset. And they are about to cause hell upon this planet. They really are. The spirit of water. The spirit of like the literal element of earth. The spirit of air. And the spirit of fire. Yeah. Like I'm hearing it's gonna be weird shit, like trees are gonna be falling on people out of nowhere. Like shit like that. Like people dying in the most supernatural ass way. You know what I mean? Yeah. I be trying to do a little something. Sometimes I be tired of myself getting on here looking bummed out. So I was like, cause I be tired. I be cute and don't never record myself type shit. I mean, like secrets are being revealed. Like again, I was speaking about the animals, how he's gonna make like it's like these animals are gonna like, hold on, I'm just gonna get a better feel of this. You see that the dam is about to break here soon. If it like I know it hasn't already. The dam is about to break. I love y'all for real. And I feel like this is what's gonna cause. Okay, there's gonna be an earthquake. There's gonna be one massive earthquake that's gonna cause the flood to begin. If that makes sense, it's about to happen soon. A lot of places are about to be flooded. You'll see how mad Spirit is. You see Spirit's face. Like they're coming to give. Like these people are not coming. You see that their judgment. The priests that are in charge right now are about to be judged with their bald headed asses, missing hair around the top and shit. I can't. My name is Johnny. Yeah, you can feel it. As you say, the weather is off. The Hermit card is here. Wind. I was just thinking about wind. But the thing about it is that That's why it's important to work with the elements. That's why it's important to build yourself up with these elements, because if you become one with this energy, for instance, that's because when I'm in my meditative state and I'm in the process of trying to like airbend, it always works. Like when I'm separating myself from the energy, when I'm separating myself from the spirit of air, I don't get nothing. When I allow myself to merge with the spirit of air, when I remind myself that I am one, that we are one, I like each of the elements live within me. Each of the elements is me, if that makes sense. I am it and it is me. We are one. When you realize that is whenever they work with you. So it's almost like you're literally conjuring up the spirit of air, and that's how you're able to manipulate the energy and work with it. Conjuring up the spirit of fire, conjuring up the spirit of the Mother Nature earthbound, being able to literally work with that energy. And it's like once you get in that's where they're trying to push us, because once we're able to do that, we are able to shield ourselves from the chaoticness of what's going on, if that makes sense. And also because you are one with it, it's not here to destroy you, it's here to destroy his enemy. Again, these people think like people are afraid of hurricanes. I'm so confident, and this might be some straight delusional shit, but I'm so confident to the point where I feel like I can go stand probably can't, because that shit probably gonna blow my ass away. But it's like that type of energy, you know what I'm saying, where you can literally damn near like push that storm away from you. Like, you know what I mean? Like where you could damn near like manipulate that to work with that tornado, if that makes sense, to work with the element of the hurricane and be able to push, force, or even completely stop it. Because I got a download about that one time, that we're going to be able to stop, that they're going to be using the weather against us. They're going to be trying to use their resources that they've created. Because again, they're trying to play God here. So they're going to be using their resources to try to like counter. Y'all, what's in the background of this? Y'all see this? I really can't make this up. We have nothing but like it's like again, I'm speaking about the spirit of air here. The sun is here. It's giving fire for me. You already have the earth elements here. The animals, being able to communicate and speak with the animals, being able to become one with the animals. They want to attack you. Once these animals get loose, what's gonna go down once these animals start fleeing? Exotic ass animals fleeing from where they originally are placed, because their homes are being destroyed. We have to become one with this energy, become one with this, because if not, they're gonna see you as an enemy and take you out, because that's their job in the first place. That's what they're supposed to do in the first place. And this goes for everything. Don't fight against this energy. When spirit is telling you to move away, it's time to move away. When you get that nudge and feeling that it's time to go, you need to leave. Because some of you guys are in areas where it's not safe. And that's just the truth of it. Babies, you have to get your babies out of here is what I'm hearing. Some like there's going to be children dying as well. There's going to be women who are in the process of conceiving, who are not able to really do for themselves for real. It's like spirit is time, like is it's like if people don't get it together, and then people like they think that we don't have like the ability of being able to be like human. They think that we don't have humanity within us. They think that we're gonna literally become savages and turn on each other. We're fucking not gonna do that shit. We're not slow. Like we've proven that time and time again. When the most dramatic, y'all, I didn't even realize that I had this on the bottom of the deck. This is about the family. This is about family. This is about coming together. This is about being whole, being one. So it's like these people think that we are about to like tear each other apart, but that's not at all what's about to go down. We are about to rebuild. We are the type, y'all, as I say this, that's how it's supposed to be in the first place. This is what spirit, they need to strip everything from us, because we are too codependent on this world. We're too codependent on these worldly matters. We're too codependent on things that we should not and don't have to be codependent on. We need to get back to our original ways of being, is what I'm hearing. And the God is about to destroy a lot of these buildings that have been created over his promised land. Like, what the fuck? They're steady building things. They're steady building these tall ass buildings, these unnecessary ass places. How many abandoned buildings is around here? Why y'all ain't tore that shit down to give nature the space and opportunity to grow back the way that they're supposed to? I think you're beautiful. Like, why haven't they literally given... Why they not taking? Why are they not? They will sit there and allow a building to be abandoned for fucking decades and do not tear that shit down. Why are you like? Why are y'all not giving nature the space to regrow? Because they're trying to kill this world. They're they're literally trying to kill off everything, and we are allowing them to do this. We're allowing them to continue to create roads. That's why Spirit is about to tear these fucking roads up. People think they're finna be driving in their cars. No, you're not. People are not. People are finna be really, this is the energy. Despair. People are finna be in despair once they realize how real this is. Once they realize how real God... Bro, they brought the energy back to me. I forgot what I was saying earlier. The chariots. I was going to speak about the chariots. I literally, I'm actually about to show you guys, if I can show you guys. I literally just took this picture. There's two things I want to speak about. Start looking at the sky. Start paying attention to the skies. Anytime you see an eye in the sky, know that you are divinely guided and protected. Start looking at the skies. The angels are showing themselves to you. They already said to us, the serpents, how do they look? They have multiple eyes surrounding around them. People are not paying attention to the skies, and they're not seeing that, like, they're not seeing what's going on. That how these things are already like sitting amongst us. I'm about to see if I can like show it the best way that I can on here. But it's like with the chariots, like again, that's what I was going to break down in the Bible. The chariots are spoken about in the Bible. People think that the chariots look like this. People think that a chariot literally looks like this. You see these stars over here? That is a symbolism that this is people... I'm trying to put it the best way I can. The chariots are really the ships. The chariots are really extraterrestrials. Extraterrestrials tie into Yeshua. People don't believe it. People don't have to believe it. He was an extraterrestrial. He was not of this world. The skies ain't real, literally. The skies ain't real. But he was a literal extraterrestrial. I heard ether. I can't even say it. Don't worry about it. But it's like they're already showing themselves. They've already came down. This part of the Bible is already prophesying. People are not understanding that we are in the end fucking times, bro. Like they're sitting amongst us. They're literally sitting in the skies amongst us. And again, the animals are disguising themselves. They're shape-shifting. Like these animals, they're disguised. This is how they really look. I'm about to go back to that other, if I can find it. If I can't find this, okay, I'm not gonna sit here and dig like that. Because more than likely I probably can, but it's okay. But here, like, you see the wings on them. You see the head, the way that the head looks. Many faces is what I'm hearing as well. It's like when they come down, they're gonna have many faces. And a lot of times, like I mentioned about the eyes, if you look in the skies, you're gonna be able to see the eyes. They're already showing themselves to us. The angels are already showing themselves, and people just are not believing it. People are not looking. People are not watching the skies enough. If you guys see right here, I don't know if it's my phone. I don't know if it's going to be, and it can't. Fuck y'all. It's because of this damn filter. But this energy right here, this right here is what I actually basically manipulated this picture to be able to do what I needed it to do. But I caught basically the ship in the clouds. Remember, okay, I wish, as much as I want to bring the Bible scripture out, I can't. But they literally spoke about how the chariots would come from the clouds. I just told y'all what the chariots are. The chariots are the ships. What are the ships doing? They're disguising themselves as clouds. People are not seeing this shit. This shit is happening right in our space. This is what the original picture looks like. I don't know if you guys, you can see it a little better there. Y'all can think I'm batshit crazy all you want to. Once I manipulated the picture, I was able to, I know I cannot, y'all, fuck it. Because I can't, y'all, the edit is fucking it up. I'm actually going to just post it on my TikTok for anyone wanting to, like, go and see. I'm just going to post this shit. But as I do it, pick it back up. It's like, you don't have to believe me. Just go outside. Like, I don't know if it's raining where you guys are. I don't know if somebody's already outside. If you're already outside right now at this very moment as we speak, just look up in the sky. They're going to reveal and show themselves to you as long as you are willing and wanting to see. If that makes sense. They sit amongst us. I always see eyes watching me in the sky. I don't never not see an eye watching me. I always see them. Every single time I look up in the sky, they're watching. They're here. They're with us. Again, like I said, death is amongst us as well. A lot of people are about to die. When these beings come down, yes, like I dreamed of meeting some of them. I dreamed of shaking some of the extraterrestrials' hands. That's why they're slowly introducing us to them, because they know that some people are about to go batshit ballistic crazy, because some people are literally they're non-believers. They just genuinely don't believe. They don't. And it's like people are so arrogant to where, and they're so full of themselves to where you really think that in your world, because of what you believe in your world, that makes it so untrue. That's exactly why people are about to die. Because they're living in their arrogance and ego. They're not wanting to see the truth. They're not willing to see the truth. Even children. Teach your children about this, bro. Kids are not saved. Don't think that a child is saved because they're children. That's not how the hell that works, because that same child is going to grow up to become karmic and become a pesticide to this world. So it's like, teach your children about this energy. They need to understand. They tell you about this in the Bible as well. Children can become tainted. No, seriously, girl. Seriously, anytime that you feel that draw in that pool, go. They're talking to you. They're speaking to you. Take pictures. If you can't see it with the naked eye, go take a picture. Just snap a picture of the sky. That's all you gotta do, and you gonna see it. I literally took pictures. I'm gonna post all this shit on my page. I literally have captured literal images of angels. I cannot make this up. You can literally see you can see the many multiple eyes on them, and you can see like the different wings and how they're like kind of look like they're deformed. I literally caught this on camera. And I caught this the same day of the eclipse. I took pictures of the skies. I don't know if people paid attention to the damn skies, but the skies looked so supernatural. That's because we had a literal planet in our field. Planet X, they speak about this. Planet X is also spoken about in the Bible as well. This didn't already happen. People got to realize where we at. What I'm talking about, this is past tense. It didn't already happen, meaning that it's currently still occurring, which is why so many more earthquakes are coming. They've been said when that planet enters our atmosphere that it was going to cause about a pull, right? It's basically was pulling Earth towards Planet X, right? And once it did this, once they finally touched, of course it's going to create that bang effect of the clash, right? Because that's just natural. And once it do this, it's going to shift the platonic plates within the earth realm. The platonic plates are underground, right? What's like the same way the literal land have earthquakes, there are earthquakes underwater too. If an earthquake can cause a tsunami and flood damn near a whole city, imagine what a big ass fucking planet that has literally just caused a fucking huge ass earthquake. Imagine what that can do. Imagine what it's about to do, because it's about to do it. It's already in the process of doing this. This is already like this is not nothing. This is a prophecy. It's already occurring right now as we speak. Literally. People are not waking up. People are not understanding. People think this is a joke because they're arrogant and they're full of themselves. And it's like God is going to show you. God is going to make the non-believer believers, and the ones who he can't make a believer, you just got to go. It's that simple. You just got to go. As I say that, some people are keeping themselves stuck and bound. They're not wanting to get this clarity about whatever this is. It's like they're fighting against God. Why are you doing that? You putting your trust, people put more trust into this government. They're putting their trust into man. They're worshiping man. Basically, people are literal governmental worshipers. Like in God we trust, in America we trust. The freaking the national anthem that they make us sing, the freaking what was it they used to make us recite that shit in school every fucking day? What in the occult shit is going on? They used to make us recite that every single day in school. People better start taking their kids out of school. When all these, they passed the whole law to where, bro, when you put your child in school, you know you don't have, like, you no longer have legal rights over that child. We already don't have legal rights as it is. You no longer have the legal rights over that child. When it comes to natural disaster, why do you think when it comes to the school shootings and stuff, they don't allow the parents to come get their child? What type of crap is that? You mean to tell me that we could be in the middle of a earthquake is going on, a flood is going on, whatever the case is, and you mean to tell me that I can't go get my baby that I birthed? Make it make sense. And people are literally putting their trust in the justice system. They're putting their trust in the government. And the government is about to fall. The government is not greater than God. And it's like people are not believers, bro. Why do you think more people are starting to homeschool their kids? Because that's an intuitive nudge that they feel. That's something that they feel within their spirit, that something is not right. The same way they were trying to push the vaccinations of, damn near was almost trying to push the concept, and they probably are eventually about to re-push that. The same way, bro, people are not understanding the time frames that we're going into. They've already done it before. In schools, you literally have to go and get like a paper to be exempt in order for you to go to school if you don't have shots. My children have not taken one fucking shot. They don't have any of those vaccinations. They ain't taking one, and they're not about to take none. And it's like, I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to put my children in school because of this. That's okay for me. That's okay. You know what I mean? I plan on homeschooling my children. It's the energy of when these people, when the government is giving you an ultimatum of like, choose between this and this, you should definitely always go with the opposite of whatever they're telling you that you need to submit to. Why would you submit to that energy? Well, because what's the real agenda behind that? Nobody takes the time to actually ask these questions. You're putting your kids in the trust of these trickster ass energies. Bro, do y'all not know that these shapeshifters, I literally dream. I've dreamed of me being in a school, in multiple schoolhouses, school hallways, and seeing sinister lurk in these hallways. Bro, people send their kids off to strangers and allow strangers to teach their children a bunch of fucking nothing. They allow, it's like the things that are going on within these school systems nowadays is like, it's not right. The shit is sinister. I'm telling y'all, I done dreamed about it multiple different times of these teachers not even being teachers. Some of these teachers are shapeshifters. Some of these teachers are literally demonic forces. Some of these teachers, we don't even have to take it there to the energy of like, we won't even have to take it to the energy of tricksters, demonic energy, shape-shifting. We can take it to spiritual. Or like, what is that teacher's spirit like? What are they like on a spiritual level? Do they got a nasty aura and energy to them, or do they have a angelic aura to them? You get what I'm saying? People are literally sitting here putting their trust in strangers. I'm not finna do it. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm not finna do it. Because when that time comes, it's like, I don't want to be nowhere where my children are. I don't want to be away from my children when that time comes. I don't want it to be one day I'm just sitting at home chilling and then all hell break loose and I can't even get to my kids. They done showed it on movies on multiple different occasions. And this is something that's not just, it's not just shit being talked. This is prophecy. This is going to happen. Right, bro, the prisons, don't even give me, this is literally about the prison system. The truth being exposed and spoken here. Someone's trying to shut someone up. Someone like they're wanting to shut us up. They don't want us speaking about this. Bro, that shit's gonna be so sad to people who are, that's why, bro, excuse me. The prison systems, they're sinister. Of course, we know this. Plenty of sinister shit going on within these prison systems. But a lot of these prisoners are getting their powers. A lot of people within the prison, and I got chills when I said that, they are going through awakenings as well. Soon it's going to be an energy. They're going to be able to like break out. Like when needed and when time, they're going to be able to break out. Because they have some of our chosen ones here. They have some of our chosen ones within these Like that's what this injustice and imbalanceness is about. It's like people are being wrongfully accused of things as well, and they're getting away with these type of things. People are like wrongfully being I heard murdered. And I also like there was something as well about how they're training the, I'm getting chills. They're training the cops, and they're training they're training the police officers, and they're training the military people to literally like to basically view and look at us like the enemy, if that makes sense. They're teaching them how to come and like forcefully take charge when needed on us, and they're basically giving them the permission. Like there's like the secret, some type of secret or cult or something where they've given certain police officers the ranking and the permission to just go and just gun people down, to just go and shoot people down. Why you think nothing's going on? Why you think nothing's happening with these police officers who are killing these people? Because they're getting paid to do this shit. That's why. They're getting paid resources to take people out, to take the chosen ones out, to go and just set up. It's like, again, like a setting up, wrongfully accusing people, taking people to jail that they know don't got nothing to do with nothing. Whatever they're accusing whatever a crime that they're accusing these people of, they know damn well that these people have not committed these crimes. They go and they figure out people's like it's like they're diving into people's like birth charts, and they're diving into people's like destined like life paths and who they are on a spiritual realm and spiritual level. It's like a literal spiritual war. They're trying to take us out one by one. They're moving very strategically within the situation. If you do end up taking pictures, if you can't send them to me, I would help you be able to like spot like what you need to, if that makes sense, if it's hard for you to be able to see. But I'm telling y'all should be able to see it. Just start snapping pictures of the skies. Y'all gonna see the eyes. They're gonna be everywhere. And especially if you take the time to take the picture, if you take the time to put forth the action of just wanting to see and wanting to know, they're gonna reveal and show themselves to you because they're here. Only the people who want to see will see. The ones who don't want to see won't see. They're gonna stay asleep because you don't want to see. You have no they don't care to see. I wonder, it doesn't matter. Spirit is saying stop trying to control it. It's like the fall of the industry is just the beginning, is what I'm hearing. That's literally just the beginning. This entire world is about to crash and come crumbling down. But it has to be that way for it to rebuild itself back up. Because right now the devil was in control. These demonic forces were in control of this world. They were the ones remember that I mentioned about that 2-in-1s, how the world card, she was holding the 2-1s, decide which world that you're going to be in, decide which world you want to go to at this time. Again, the animals are talking is what I'm hearing. This cat looks a little scared, if I'm not mistaken. Like, this cat looks a little scared, but at the same time, I heard discernment. It's like because of the energy that this cat is able to feel, it's like it has the ability of discernment on. So it's like literally the discernment of choosing which pathway you're going to go down, if that makes sense. Like some people feel like that they are within the category of the ones who are going to be like smitted, or the ones who are going to be like some people feel like they're in the opposite world, the chaotic version, the 3D. They don't feel like they're moving to the 5th dimension. But if you even have this thought process of, am I going there? You are, because for one, you've already trained your mind. You've already gotten to the point of even thinking, of even questioning yourself of like where you are on your journey and where you need to be and where you need to go, if that makes sense. As long as you're putting forth the work to cleanse your spirit, to cleanse yourself, you're going to be okay. People who care about that type of energy, you're going to be okay. It's the ones who don't give a shit. It's the ones who are arrogant. It's the ones who feel like they can't be touched. It's the ones who feel like nothing is about to happen to this world. It's the ones who feel like that we are like we are just talking, or the things that we're trying to expose and the things that we're trying to pre-warn about is not true, it's false. That is the it's the energy of the boy who cried wolf. You know what I mean? No one's gonna believe it until it's actually here. Right. There's someone within the music industry that's like hiding. This high priestess here. Oh, the priest? The literal priest? See, that's what I mean. Spirit is revealing the hand of the ones who's behind the mask. The priests of this world, they're the ones creating the chaos. These are these demonic forces who have been here since the beginning of time. They never went anywhere. That's what I'm hearing. They never went anywhere. Y'all remember when I spoke about, right. Remember when I spoke about how the children are going to be able to like create these like shields to protect, if that makes sense? You see how this person is literally like lifting this cat up with his hands? Telekinesis is what I'm hearing. Somebody here has the ability of telekinesis, but it's like, this is so true. Like people like they're going to be people put in place for the purpose and to serve the purpose of like protecting, if that makes sense. It's like the ones who speak the truth. These are the ones who are speaking the truth, who are speaking out loud, who are telling what they're supposed to. It's like if you're getting these downloads, you're supposed to be talking at this time. God is talking to everyone. God is speaking to everyone. When you get a message, it's for you to share. If you feel the nudge and the pull and the call to share, sometimes a version of sharing is just writing down your thoughts. If that makes sense. Like even just writing down your thoughts is needed because later you can go back to it and it's like people are prophesying things here. People are prophesying things. Oh, excuse me. There's an energy again. A lot of people are about to pass away. You see all these cats in the spirit realm, like lost. There's about to be a lot of lost souls. A lot of people who are wanting God. They're going to want guidance on the spiritual side of things, but they're going to be trapped in their own darkness and illusion because, and for a little bit, yeah. Whoa. This energy right here is his eyes. It's funny because I literally just, well, hold the fuck up. Because I literally just, I just changed my YouTube cover photo and my eyes literally look just like this on my YouTube. But it's like, with this cup here, the cup is given the youth, drinking from the fountain of youth. The sword is the truth. And this shield down here as well. It's like someone's speaking the truth about the fountain of youth. Someone's bringing justice to the children here. Going to bring justice to the children because they've been sacrificing the children is what I'm hearing. Someone is scared because they're trying to hide behind the truth. They're trying to hide behind whatever this is. I feel that like I feel like these are all of these are like literally the seers, if that makes sense. Like this is an embodiment of multiple different energies. We are protected. Our truth is protected. Whenever we get ready to speak out, it's protected. We are protected is what I'm hearing. Y'all, this energy is draining me so bad, but I know I need to get this out if that makes sense. Again, death. I heard death is coming to a nation. there's that cup. I can't make it, like, there's this cup. You see the cup, where is it, down here? Again, someone is like, the ones who have drunk from the fountain of youth, they're about to be dead, they're about to die. They're about to, he's terrified his energy from me, but I understand. And when I use like my cards, I really don't have to have these cards, but for picture detail purposes, it's like I get a greater sense of like what's going on, if that makes sense. Again, there's this cup again, something about the tiger. I heard the eye of the tiger. That's what I heard in my headspace, the eye of the tiger. It's like I'm hearing cheetah as well, like ranking. The ones, like, if you see the difference in like their clothing, his aesthetics and interior is very dark, versus his is more of like this is giving more royal. This is giving of like the darkness. So it's like trading places. It's like they have traded places with the royal beings, the one who is, hi baby. Okay, that's my cue, y'all. I love y'all, but I gotta go. I was drained too, so. But yeah, my children. But yeah, before I go, I guess I can finish out this statement. But it's like the ones who are, it's like trading places. Again, I spoke about no, this is a tiger here. But it's like somebody, like, looking at if you feel called to look up the spiritual meaning of a tiger. Divine is talking to you right now. They're trying to send you a message. Yeah, love and light to you guys again. And I thank everyone who has been here for this long and stayed to listen. And again, I'm going to post those things on YouTube as well. I mean, not YouTube. Hi, mommy. On my platform, so you guys can see what I mean by like the pictures and stuff with the clouds and the ships. Okay, mommy.